So excited to wake up with the sun here. I'm here in Lockport, and it's really been just a great start to the day. I've got my hot chocolate and hoping to see how far I can run. I just love the Erie Canal Trail, partly because it's flat, but it also reminds me of the Camino. You know, the distance is about the same. It's about 500-600 miles, spanning from Albany to the Hudson all the way here to Buffalo nearby. You know that here in this particular place at Lockport, they had to raise the water level about 60 feet. And so initially when they first created it, they had about 5 locks. Right now it's about 3, these big ones here. But I just love the history of this place. You know, the thought that went behind it, but literally opening up the new world, the West, I guess at that time, Buffalo, to a whole generation. Look how beautiful is this. Rocky, look at this guy. He's huge. Hello there. Is your name Fred? Hi. There's a biplane flown. It's really amazing how beautiful it is here on the Erie Canal. You got the reflections, there's a deer in the background. There were just some deer running alongside the bank over there. One of the primary benefits of the Erie Canal was not only the ability to haul people and families, you know, from one side of the state to the other, but also cargo and a whole bunch of goods, you know, bargo, that's what they called it. But what is the content that we're trying to get across is, you know, so much theological and just like Catholic content. And the Erie Canal, when it was really bustling, the shipment fees and the efficiency rate of the Erie Canal lowered prices by about 10 times. And so all of a sudden, there's just this bustling economy that was, using the Erie Canal. Some of the initial concerns with the Erie Canal kind of begin to make sense. The fact that when you have a canal going through, you're literally splitting villages, communities, farmlands, but they saw it as worth it even to make these type of accommodations. There's so many beautiful bridges that were made, incredible bridges that'll even, swing up and down. If I take one more step, I'll be the furthest along the Erie Canal ever. Let's go! Woo! When we look back on the Erie Canal now, we typically think of it as a place of peace and associate it with a slow pace of life. But if you can just imagine this place lined up, way back when, if you stood on top of a bridge, you would see canal boats lined from one side to the other. It really actually quickened the pace of life, and a lot of people weren't really ready for that. I feel like Peter Pan, look at the shadow. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. It's kind of cool. The Erie Canal has even songs associated with it. This is actually super cool. There's a creek which runs underneath, get this, underneath the Erie Canal over there. I think during this COVID time, what a lot of us have found is that we're relying on a digital platform that wasn't our own. And I think the danger with that is if that platform belongs to the secular media, we're at their mercy, and all of a sudden if they pull the lever, we find ourselves dangling at the end of a noose. So I think we really need to begin to start taking seriously, some of this digital content and live streams to build that digital platform, putting the time and effort into developing it. I'm here at the Grease junction of the Erie Canal, and what this is this was a development as the years rolled by to allow barges their own special tract, I guess you could say. It was actually built 3 feet deeper, and so it was actually 3 feet taller, and it had its own special gate. But I think for us it's very similar. As we begin to develop a lot of these live streams and other similar type of content, is you start with an original base level, but very quickly people become critical and ask for more capability. And I guess for us, that can be put in terms of bandwidth and quality. 60 miles on the Erie Canal. It's really hot right now, but just about made it to my destination. I think I took a wrong turn once I hit Greaseport. Ended up following Genesee River for a little bit. But I just love it. There are so many parallels I think that can be drawn with the Erie Canal to everything we're trying to do here in Project Rebuild. I think with this episode 13, just about brings it to a wrap. I kind of reserve the right to maybe make an episode or two on DMX lighting and then software synthesis, post-processed content. But the canal is really what brought such prosperity to New York. That's why it's called the Empire State. So I just think it's kind of cool if we kind of reclaimed that a little bit. They're a little bit different methods, and instead of waterways, I guess these digital ways. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And if you wanted to learn more about the Erie Canal, click this one up here. One of my very favorite experiences was my senior year of college, being a part of the liturgy committee team at the Franciscan University of Steubenville. But I really just wanted to give you guys a shout out. I was involved the school year 2016 through 2017. But you guys rock. You absolutely rock. And I'm so grateful to all of you for really helping me to grow in that love for the liturgy.